Welcome to our snowy little homestead here in East Texas. This is very unusual for this area. This is a top 5 snowfall in the record for the past 140 years. I measured about 6.5 inches, and this is only the second time it's snowed in Texas since I've lived here, which has been 10 years now. You can do it, you can do it! You can do it, you can do it! Wow, look at that thing. We've got trees down everywhere and unfortunately a lot of accidents because people here just don't know how to drive in the snow. You know, my wife did a great job, front wheel drive vehicle. She's a nurse, she had to get to the hospital, but a lot of accidents, a lot of craziness everywhere. It's a ton of snow, and these Texas trees, they're tough, but they're not tough in the snow because they're cracking and falling down everywhere. Now here's the thing I wanted to talk about is we're nice and toasty warm in the house, and that's because I got that wood stove connected, and I'm so thankful for that. Everything's warm, the pipes aren't freezing, and we're comfortable. However, we do not have any power to cook because our stove is electric. We don't have any hot water because our water heater is electric, and everything else like that. So that is a main priority for us this coming year, is to get all those other off-grid systems that we've been talking about for years done. We've got a little bit of money saved, and I think we're going to be able to do it.
That looks like a real snowman.
Nice work.
It looks like a real big beauty.
All right, give him some. You don't know what this is? Yeah. I know.
Is that one gonna be bigger than that one? Yes. Down there? Yes. I got my sky in my pocket so I can play.
Don't lose your sky in the snow.
Okay.
Luckily, we have water. We have a rural water system that the house is hooked up to. We don't have any power to our well right here. So that means no water for the animals, but they're gonna be fine. It's just the chickens and the dog and the cats. I can get them water from the house with no issue. And thankfully that rural water system, where I actually sit on the board of directors, we've got 2 huge diesel generators that run the pumps. So those can run for a week plus straight with no problem. But this is fun. The girls are having an absolute blast because honestly, every time we go back to visit my family in Michigan, they never have any snow, or a little tiny bit. And even my brother up in Wyoming, last time we were there, only a little bit of snow. It was fun for the girls, but this is the most they've ever seen. And the funny part about it is my cats and the dog and the chickens have never seen snow, so they kind of don't know what to do. Although the dog is having a blast. He's a crazy border collie anyway. Of course he's going to have a blast in any situation. Don't eat the yellow snow.
You have to guess what it is in the comments below.
What you doing? Snow dog? Snow kitty. First time seeing snow. Texas cat. We almost lost our greenhouse last night because obviously I didn't design it for any snow load at all. I'm actually surprised that the roof over the barn or the stable right there is still standing because it's not that big of a slope. Like I said, it's like a 212 or 1.5 12, and it's got a ton of heavy, wet snow on it. Hopefully it gets off there quickly, or I might lose part of that barn. But I did lose the grape and blueberry enclosure bird netting. I'll show you that in a second here. It's nuts. I did have to come out and clean the greenhouse off 3 times in the last 18 hours because actually the whole center of the greenhouse was compressed about halfway down. So the height is roughly 7 feet in the center, and it was compressed down to about 4. feet roughly, and it was crushing some of our citrus plants in there. But I did save it, luckily, because I don't want those citrus plants to be harmed. I've been growing them for a long time, and they're valuable to me. So here is our poor blueberry and grape enclosure where we had all the bird netting. Well, that bird netting caught that snow. It's a heavy, wet, big flake snow. And as you can see, it's sitting on top of the grape trellis. That trellis is strong enough to handle it with no problem, but we had to cut the netting because it was just weighted down. It was pulling the fencing down, actually, and it was crushing the blueberries. So I sliced it and pulled it off the blueberries. Hopefully they aren't damaged too much. But definitely didn't design this for any snow load at all. I'm actually not going to venture out onto the rest of the property because I hear cracking. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard it on the video here, or we haven't heard it. I hear cracking, a lot of cracking in big branches. And I don't know what's down around the property, but I'm not going to venture out until all that snow is off. It's melting pretty quick here. It's supposed to be, I don't know, what, 38 today? So it's melting and falling off, but it's going to take a while. So by the time you see this video, we may have skipped a few videos because obviously our internet's out and I don't have the ability to even use my computer to edit a video. So we might be skipping a couple, but no big deal. We hope you stay warm. We love you. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.